Welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
And right across from him, I have my wonderful co-host.
It's Omar.
Damn, so what's going on, boys?
Y'all see
go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say y'all see Nate Diaz choke a dude out on Bourbon or wherever he was.
I didn't see that.
Wait, so that was in New Orleans?
I don't know. It looked
Where
like New
was
Orleans
that?
though. It could have been one of those streets where they have a bunch of bars. Is what it looked like because
so-
there's a bunch of people on the street walking around.
Who is the dude? What's the story?
He looks like Logan Paul, man.
This white guy?
Yeah. Did he just actually agree to fight Logan Paul? Is that real?
He's fighting Jake, I think.
Okay, he's fighting Jay. He's
Nate
fighting one of
Diaz
them.
is fighting Jake.
So I don't know if this is true. I might have been scammed by the Twitter comments, but I think this guy is someone who fakes to be Jake Paul. Like he gets on TikTok and makes fake videos acting like Jake Paul, but he knows he's not Jake Paul. People, I guess, who follow him know he's not. I don't know if this is the guy, but it did look a lot like him. And he fucking, the video starts off, the guy has his hands up, but he's walking towards Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is like back against like a building, and he's just on the sidewalk, and he fucking grabs the guy's hands. And then someone walks in front of them, and when he passes by, you see that Nate Diaz now has him like in a headlock. They're both standing up, and this guy's neck is like bent completely forward.
Oh my god!
Nate Diaz has him like this, like they're both standing straight up, but he has his head down here, and he fucking like knocks him out.
He just chokes him out.
Yeah, he chokes him out. Like a few seconds later, he just drops the dude, and the dude just falls in the street, and they walk away.
Wait, so who? You said the guy approached Nate Diaz first, at least in the video.
In the video, you can barely see it, but the guy did have his hands up. I don't know. I wonder if Nate's gonna get in trouble for it.
Nah, I don't think so,
think
man.
Nate's
I think,
good.
bro, he fights people all the time.
Yeah, I believe it.
I think for some reason, whenever you're a professional fighter, too, people are stupid, so they're like, I'm gonna try and get my shit with this. I'm gonna try and beat his ass.
How fucking crazy you got to be? Like Nate Diaz, I know he's older now. Like
dude,
I know he's not performing the way he used to, but what are you fucking
He's
kidding?
still
That
Nate Diaz.
the guy's-
Yeah.
he's fought 1,000 fights, probably more in his life. That guy will beat your ass.
He's
Yeah.
paying millions of dollars to fight people. You
I
think
don't-
he's not gonna beat your fucking
I don't give a
ass on
fuck
the
how
street?
big you are. Like that guy's gonna fuck you up, bro.
Yeah.
I think some people, like when they retire and shit, they might do a thing outside of a club where they're like, "Yo, if you pay me an amount of money, I'll like let you hit me, or I'll hit you, or some shit like that." So he could also be doing that too.
You think it's a good idea, or they do that?
No, they do that.
Really?
Yeah.
They'll let you punch him in the face.
Remember the Atlanta episode where Michael Vick was racing people outside of the club?
Yeah.
That shit is real. Like they do shit like that.
Damn.
So I'm for sure MMA fighters are for sure fighting people outside of bars.
That's sad. Honestly,
It's a little sad.
I mean,
punch
if I
me in the
get a-
face for $100.
If
That's
I
a
get
sweet deal, though.
$100,
100? It's not. That's kind of low, man.
That's a low ball.
And that is pretty low. $200 to punch Nate Diaz in the face.
What's the lowest you'll take to get punched in the face? Like hard.
Oh, me?
What
Yeah.
does the guy look like?
What's the guy? Let's say, let's make him an average man. He's maybe been in 1 or 2 fights in his life. He's not a fighter. He's average American height. He's 5'9". He's 180 pounds.
Okay.
He's decent shape. He's not fat. He's not skinny. He's not super swole. He's a little muscle. Nothing crazy. Would you let this? How much was the amount of money you let him punch you in the face for?
Oh, hold on, I have a few more questions. Where is he punching me on my face? Can he punch me wherever he wants? Because I can't get stuck in the nose, dude.
It's wherever he wants.
Like, I
you don't
think-
know, let's say you're not gonna know.
if someone sticks their face out and you're not blocking it at all, and they punch you square in the nose, they're gonna fucking break that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Like easily. Like
Yeah.
you know. So like, what's to stop this guy from punching me square in my face and
Yeah.
fucking my nose up?
Let's say you have no idea. All you know is he's gonna punch you. What's the amount of money where it's like, okay, buddy, I'll let you punch me?
10,000.
10 G's?
I say
10,000.
like $5,000. I take like $5,000.
5 G's?
I think so.
Man, I'll pull that together as a friend.
Stick your
Yo, give me some time. I can make that money right now.
$15,000 to punch you both in the fucking face. I'll do it.
Crowdfunded to punch you guys, bro.
I'll figure it out.
And I find like a really swole dude.
Take out a loan to fucking punch us in the face. Like, what is this loan for?
Oh
Well,
my
you see,
God.
my friends, they told me if I give them $10,000.
Nah, I don't know, man. I think I'm leaning more towards Geo, like maybe 10,000 and up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna say 50. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I don't
wanna-
50K to get punched?
because you're gonna get knocked out, bro.
You don't know.
Because you're just standing there.
If they don't punch me in my nose, I might even take like 2
I can
G's.
take it.
Like if they punch me in my cheek, I'll take a hit in the cheek
But no,
for 2
you can't
G's.
choose. You just don't know.
Yeah, the nose is, and I have a big nose, man. They're gonna fuck my shit up.
Yeah.
I already got a crooked nose. They're gonna fuck my shit up real bad.
And you're probably telling a somewhat drunk person to punch you in the face. So they're
Yeah.
going for the nose.
Yeah, they're gonna punch you
They're
square in
go-
the face.
They're going for the middle of
a
your
drunk
face.
guy with a bunch of cash.
Oh, I would feel bad, bro. Punching someone in the fucking face, even for money, like that. Punching someone in the nose, bro, and seeing their fucking hearing them
Yeah.
snap
But
and
hey,
shit.
if they're letting me,
I don't feel
I
bad.
mean,
How
I'm
can
gonna,
I pass it up?
I'm gonna, yeah, bro. Or especially like, let's say if you have a rich friend and he's like, "Hey, buddy, You can punch that guy in the face. I gave him 10 G's.
Do it right now.
I might just punch that guy in the face.
Sometimes you got to be the evil rich friend, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, just fucking put this mousetrap on your nuts, dude. I'll give you $1,000 right now.
I'll give
Like,
you
yeah, okay, yeah, give it to me.
Damn,
Dude,
man.
if I win the lottery and I had like $1 billion, the piece of shit I would be to
Yeah.
everyone in my life.
The things people will do for money, man. People will lose all self-dignity and just preservation tendencies, and they'll
Yeah.
just throw it out the window.
Yeah,
And
dude.
Just like, fuck it. Just
I
punch
would-
me, fuck me, fucking do
Fuck
whatever
me.
you
Do whatever you want to me.
Bro, for like $100,000, you can do I think just about
Bro.
anything with anybody in the world.
So you let them stomp on your balls?
For $100K?
Yeah.
Fuck
No,
no.
I'm not fucking with my balls, man. I'm
Well,
not fucking with my
100K.
balls.
Honestly, dude.
You know what I could do with $100K?
But I'll let him like twist my nipples to shit.
okay.
I'll let him do it.
No.
I'll let him do some
They don't give a
things.
fuck about your nips. $1 million.
Yeah, they don't want it.
You don't think they want these?
They want their sack. They want the
Yes.
sack.
Yes.
$1 million to stomp on
To
my
stomp
sack?
on your sack.
Yes.
Nah.
I don't know how many times
I
I
still
got
don't
to say yes.
Gio, you're what like
Wait, Gio, what?
the
Do you know what you
recovery,
can do with
bro.
$1 million?
Wait,
$1,000?
Hold up. So you said yes?
Yes.
But what
$1
happens
million.
after?
Not one
I get $1
stomp.
million. That's what happens.
But now you have no balls. Now
No.
your balls
Oh,
are
the
leaking.
balls. Oh, the balls are the problem,
Bro.
Boo hoo about the balls.
about the
Oh,
balls.
so what was
I have
food?
$1 million.
Wait.
$1
I'm
million.
not talking about one stomp. I'm talking about like stomping them out.
Oh no, I thought you said meant one stomp.
What about
One
one
stomp?
firm
Never
stomp?
mind.
One
even
firm
even
stomp.
one firm, I still wouldn't do
One
it.
firm? I'm doing it for $1 million.
Listen, bro, I've squeezed
Bro.
my balls a little bit.
I've done
They're
that
not
before.
hard at all, bro. Those things are gonna flatten like a fucking boiled egg.
Imagine-
One
he
time,
just
I
pops it.
made my ball disappear one time before.
Oh my god.
That's what you got to do. You got to suck them in
Yeah,
before
that's
they, right before impact. You suck them right
Oh
in.
my God.
They won't know the difference. You push them back out. Ooh, you got me. You got me so good on the nuts.
You ever get out of like
You suck me bad.
Oh, you
you
got
ever
it.
like
got
get
it.
out of like a long pool session, like you're in the pool and then you get out and your balls are like up inside your body?
Or you play basketball and your nuts are just like
They're just
Shriveled.
blood
gone.
needs to go to everywhere but right here. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's scram. All the
Just-
blood
they
cells are
fucking
just
they, they go up inside your body.
walnuts,
Bro,
dude.
for $1 million, hell yes.
You're letting some. You're insane.
One stomp, not a stomping.
1 million for one stomp.
I just don't
as hard
get
as they
how-
want, with
Ooh,
like
fuck.
steel toe boots.
Oh shit! All right, now we're adding
Hey, up in the
variables now.
Either way,
Timberlands on.
it's not gonna be a light stomp.
If we're doing regular stomps with like Converses, I could do it.
But Doc
You're
Martens, no.
insane.
Doc Martens, hell no.
Take it easy.
Doc Martens is like 10.
Yeah.
You're a wild boy.
Space boots or something.
All right, what's the lowest you go?
The lowest I go for my
Yeah.
balls being stomped on.
They want to drive a bargain.
I always wonder what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm just always wondering, like, are these people's nuts flattened to nothing? Like, is this
Just
it?
explode.
Yeah, like, do they have to go to the doctor and they're like, we did all we
Bro,
could, you lost
you
them.
have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
But do you keep them? Or
They're
are,
gonna
or are
live
they
in
gone?
society.
You might
Yeah,
lose,
like-
you might lose one or both. It's a risk you're willing to take for that money.
That's a crazy fetish, man.
Hey man, for $1 million, you got me.
What's the lowest though?
$1 million. $1 million's the lowest.
$1 million's the lowest you go
For me to get my nuts stomped on, it would.
I'm gonna need a nice round number to replace the balls.
I don't think I do it for any amount of money, bro.
I don't think so either, man.
I don't even think for
I'm-
$1 billion.
I'm
I
too
really
scared of
don't
what
think
would
I
happen. I'm too
I'm
scared.
I am too, bro.
What does a
Yeah.
life without balls look like?
Bro, it's not even that. It's just the pain and the initial moment is probably horrible.
I'd
And
be
you
thinking
gotta
about-
know
Oh,
for the rest of your life
Mhm.
that you killed that nut. When you look in the
Dog.
mirror and they had to cut that one off and you just got one boy hanging, just one.
I'm thinking of all the houses I could buy.
nah, man.
All
Gio
of,
becomes like a multi-billionaire
even just
from
saying.
investments.
We just said 1 million.
I can make $1 million
That's
in
just not gonna
various
change.
different ways.
It's not gonna change your life as much as you think it is.
Hell yeah, it would.
Honestly, the change from your life that you're gonna feel more is from having one less ball and having to
You
deal
write a
with
book
the,
on it. Write
the
a book about it.
The repercussions of that, bro.
Make a documentary about that shit. I mean, $1 million tax-free in cash. That's
game changing.
that's something. If you
I
if you
mean-
do the right things with it, that's
Bro,
something.
losing a ball or two, that
Yeah.
that is
Now that's
more of-
game changing.
That's more of something.
I don't know if I could do that, man. I don't know if I could put my nuts out there. Like
think.
the pain, bro. Like you ever flick your nuts on accident?
oh yeah, it sucks.
Oh, dude, someone like having no mercy and just stomping on my balls, like that's it.
Dog.
You're a different person now. Like you're not the same Gio anymore.
You're not the same. You're a different guy entirely.
Yeah, we're gonna go visit you in the hospital. You're gonna I don't know what.
I'm be like, bro, but I got the $1 million.
Check it out, guys.
Check it out.
You do like a fucking fan
Oh
with
my
like
God.
100 G's.
Ah,
You know what I always fear? Like, having testicles is like I'm gonna get up too quickly and they're gonna twist around each other.
You really fear that?
torsion
I
is so
fear
scary.
that. It's a fear I have every day.
I told y'all about the thing that happened to me.
What
I was
happened?
scared for 2 months about that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I was jogging and it just happened to me one day.
Yeah.
What? That they twisted?
Like I was jogging and I felt like a sudden like pulse of like in my nerves, like shoot from like my inner like groin area to like my my middle stomach area, and I stopped immediately. Like I turned the fucking treadmill off and I started squatting and shit, and I could still kind of feel it. It felt like sore, and I fucking got the fuck out of there, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I chugged all the water I could, and I got the fuck out of there, and I went home and I just did a bunch of groin stretches, and I'm pretty sure it was like something with testicular torsion. I don't think it twisted, but I think something happened with my nerves in there.
That's horrifying, bro.
This
I just
whole-
have a fear of like sitting on them. That's like my
Oh
only fear.
man,
What just happened?
I fucking have like a
Omar has a little ouch.
owie. I have like a little ouchie on my elbow, and I matchbooked it on accident on the couch.
He burned his little elbow.
I bought my little elbow.
An Indian burned his little elbow.
Ouchie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds like
That
too
is
much
painful.
pain for me. I always wonder like how I would do with pain, with like excruciating pain, like if I broke my leg.
Oh,
I always wonder how it would fare because it's never really happened. Like the most pain I think I've ever experienced might have been like my wisdom teeth, maybe, and that wasn't even that bad.
I think depending on-
it hurt pretty bad for a day or two.
Depending
You
on what
lucky
it
bastard.
is.
Your shit hurt for a while,
My shit hurt for weeks.
but like excruciating, like real
Weeks.
bad. Oh,
Weeks.
that sucks. My shit hurt for like on the 4th and 5th day. Like that was shit hurt really bad, but that was it.
I think it depends on what it is, like what kind of pain it is. But I feel like you'd get numb to it if it's like something like a broken bone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
in the moment you don't feel it.
It's like it hurts, and then it's like you're in shock, and you don't really feel it. And then I think what you feel afterwards, like the recovery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm too much of a bitch for that sort of thing. Like, first and foremost, if I broke that shit, I'd want to keep touching it and messing with it. I couldn't help it. And then also, if they put a cast on me, all I would want to do is take off this fucking cast.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
Like, I could not stop thinking about the cast.
Imagine
probably.
if you're itchy under the cast.
I'd lose it.
I
I'd
would be
lose
going
it.
insane.
Oh.
I start hitting that thing against the wall or something. I don't do well with that sort of thing. With, like, feeling restricted, like,
Yeah.
like,
And my brain,
constrained.
the way my brain works is like, oh, even if I don't have an itch under under the cast, I'm gonna make up the fact that I have an itch there,
Yeah.
and so it's gonna be like, bro, you know you're itching there, so scratch it.
It's making me itch. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Like, my
That's what I'm
arm is
saying.
itching.
And you know you're not itching,
But I'm feeling itchy, yeah.
but I'm feeling itchy now.
Yeah, when I'm sitting at the theater, all I got to keep doing is fucking readjusting like my shirt on my back.
Yeah.
Thinking like, it's not comfortable enough. And I'm just like, man, just fucking lay there, dude.
Yeah, just
I
fucking
know,
sit
man.
there.
If you just ignore it for like a minute, you're not gonna think about it anymore.
Why
You'll
can't
be
I just
okay.
sit completely fine with myself and not mess with shit?
Yeah, your brain can really play some tricks on you, dude.
oh yeah,
Bro, your brain can make you think that you're fucking fat, ugly, stupid, all this kind of stuff. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean?
It should, yeah, your brain can really, really play tricks on you. That's true. Like, that's why people with that strong will, man, you gotta have that strong will. You gotta think
Absolutely,
highly
man.
of yourself.
Yeah, man.
You can't beat yourself up too easily about stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well.
think a lot of people are take shit very hard. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
really hard on themselves.
Yeah, I like to be very easy on myself.
Very easy.
and
Oh,
others
you
around me.
Oh, you didn't jog today? It's okay. Go ahead and reward yourself with a nice hot spice.
Someone bumped into my car with their car. It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm cool. I'm chill about it. Don't worry about it, man. It's cool. Let's just go. It's fine.
Oh man,
No, but then something like that happens and I fucking lose it.
Because it's bottled up.
Bro, every time someone's hit my car, I've fucking gotten so goddamn angry. Because it's never... when it was my fault, I didn't get angry. But
You gotta be like, oops.
but that was like when I was like 17. But every other time, I've had people like get out of the car and be like, it's your fault. And I'm like,
yo, that's a crazy thing to just say.
I'm going to fucking
No,
kill you, dude.
it's you.
Like, you hit me and it's my fault?
I'm going to run you down, dude. With the car. I'm going to get back in the car and run you down.
That is the worst feeling when someone hit my car, and it was 100% their fault, and I was just like, damn, and they got away, and I was like, wow.
Oh, they peeled off on you?
bro, God,
Man,
no.
You guys want to hear about some horrible shit? So actually, right near where I live, there's like a Kroger.
Mhm.
Some guy. A lot of people like to walk around here. Some guy was walking, I guess, back from Kroger. He got struck by a car. There was a picture of it, like on the Facebook for our neighborhood.
Oh,
Bro, pool of blood around his head,
Ooh.
and they had to I think airlift the guy out, and the car drove away.
He didn't survive, did he?
We don't know. We have no idea. The car hit the guy and drove
Damn.
away, bro.
Yeah.
What would y'all do
What?
if y'all hit somebody? You
I'm
have to
gonna
stop, right?
I'm gonna stop, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no matter what.
you have
Like,
to. You never know.
Gio, they're gonna catch you, man.
Gio, what do you think you are, bro? You are not a criminal
Yeah,
mastermind.
You're
They're
not
gonna
John
catch
Wick.
your
They're gonna
ass.
get you. They're gonna
I
get
know it's fucked up. but I'm going to keep driving.
Bro,
I'd be too
what?
scared.
That's insane. You're
You
gonna
gotta
go to
pretend-
jail.
I thought it was a bird.
You're like, I thought it was a bird.
Are you serious?
Okay,
a man,
so
an
either
adult
way-
man?
Either way, I'm going to go to jail.
It's worse
you'll go
if
to
you
jail.
flee the crime.
Yeah.
It is?
I think it's significantly worse.
Significantly worse. If you call them and tell them it was an accident, like you could probably try to plead your case. It was in the dark, maybe like what the guy was wearing. I don't know. You lawyer up. But if you run away, they know for a fact that you know you did it and that you
they
just
throw
left.
on other charges. I don't
What
know what
if-
they're called, but they throw on other charges.
What if there's no cameras? And I know there's no cameras around.
What about like, all right, you know this curve right here where, near AB's house? Where,
Oh, if I hit
like near
somebody
that
on that
bayou
shit,
there,
I'm going. I'm gone.
I can't,
You're
bro.
just
Gone.
leaving?
It would eat me up inside, man. They're gonna haunt me, dude.
It ain't going to eat
Yeah,
me
I
up.
would feel horrible, bro.
Every dark room I'd have the lights on all the time.
wanna
I'd
know-
be so scared.
I'd want to know my entire life if I killed that person.
Yeah.
I'd have to know.
Yeah.
You'd
Especially
be
if
like dude from Succession. You'd be like, oh, my God.
You have to pretend. Yeah, you,
exactly, bro. You're
have
going
to
to be
go-
wondering your whole life.
you gotta ignore it, AB, if anything. You gotta
You
pretend.
ignore the wonders
Like I
of
said,
killing
as
somebody.
fast as
You
you
got
can't
to push it
suppress it.
down. You
Yeah.
got to push it down.
Immediately.
Immediately.
You do that and you get into like heroin for a month. Just make it all a blur.
Or what you do, you go home and you get blackout drunk. And you
Yeah.
wake up the next day.
You
And-
pretend it didn't happen.
It was
Yeah.
a dream. It was all a dream.
It was a movie I saw. That was just in a movie.
Man.
Yeah, that'd be really hard to just like leave. I've done a little hit and run. Hopefully
Over here admitting a crime.
allegedly, this is just a story. But did I ever tell y'all about it?
No, I don't think you did.
I was leaving.
You or somebody else.
No,
It was
this
your friend.
person.
It was your friend.
I have a buddy
Yeah.
who was leaving KDHCC,
Yeah.
right? They'll never hear it. It's fine. And and so it was.
Somebody listening is like, finally.
So my dog's cousin was driving the car,
My dog's
My dog's got
and so I was leaving KDHCC.
Not you.
Yeah, not me.
Your friend. Your
I
friend.
was in the car with the dog,
Yes.
with my cousin's dog,
Yeah.
who was driving the car,
Yeah, who was driving
who was
the car.
leaving KDHCC.
With the paws.
Yeah, we both took classes there. Really smart dude. Yeah. And so he's leaving out of the street or whatever, like turning onto I-10 onto the feeder, and so I'm just gonna say me, but just know it's not me.
Just know it's a dog.
Just know it's a dog. Just know it's a dog. So this person in front of me, I'm like second to next to go out onto the feeder. And the person in front of me, they like start pulling off, right? Like when you let off of the brake because you're waiting for the car to come by and you're getting ready to hit the accelerator and then you're going to go. So they were doing that. But I guess they bitched out midway through and they hit the brakes. They slammed on the brakes. And so I'm turned to the left looking at the oncoming cars, seeing when I'm ready to go. And I didn't know that this person hadn't peeled off. They were like midway in the street. So they like bitched out at the last minute. Like I thought for sure this person was going to go. There was no, but they were being an idiot and they stopped midway. And so I bumped the back of their car. I was basically doing the same thing they were doing, where I had my foot off the gas, but like off the brake, but it wasn't like wheeling along like at its normal pace. Like I had it moving really, really slow.
Yeah.
So I barely bumped this bitch, barely. And so this lady gets out of her car. My car is red, her car was white. So it left the tiniest mark, like the type of mark you could just wipe off with your nail.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about. I'm not like doing this so I seem like less of a bad
So
person.
there was no dent. There was no dent. It was just
No
paint.
dent, no nothing. Just a
Yeah.
little bitty bit of paint from my front bumper onto her back bumper.
Yeah.
Like the tiniest bit right next to her license plate.
She noticed.
She got out of the car, bro, furious.
What kind of car did she have?
A regular ass car. It was like at the time, it was maybe like 2016, 2017.
Uh-huh.
She had like a, I don't know, 2014,
Okay,
like
okay, so
regular
she-
Hyundai or
Okay,
something.
keep going. She gets out of the car.
So she gets out of the car. I don't know who she is. She's an adult woman. I don't know if she was taking classes, if she's a professor. She gets out of the car, pissed. She gets out of the car immediately like, I got somewhere to be. Like that.
Yeah. Oh.
And she's
man.
like, I can't believe it. Like, I got somewhere to be. Like, how could you do this? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and I was not in the mood to deal with it.
Wait, was your window down?
I lowered my window. I know what I
Oh,
did.
fuck.
And the way that we are, like, you're in a one-way street. So there's, like, concrete blocks to the left and right of me. Like,
Yeah.
there's nowhere I can go. She's right here. She got out of her car. Everyone is stopped behind her. Like, we're all stopped in this line. And so she gets out of the car, and she's yelling, right? And I'm trying to like talk her down. I'm like, wait, please. I'm like, just, like, we looked at the damages together, and I'm like, look at it. Like, I'm like, it's not that bad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, can I just pay you cash or something? Can I just give you like $100 or something? Like, I didn't put a number on it, but I just said, can I please give you cash?
like, no.
I don't want to get the insurance involved. Like, it's barely anything. Can we just try not to do this?
Yeah.
I'm leaving class. I just been there for hours. I'm like, lady, I don't give a goddamn shit right now.
Yeah.
After I saw the damages, I didn't feel like any remorse, to be quite honest, because it was so minimal. So, like, if it was me, I would have let them go. So we're like in front. We're in this line. No one else can go, so we have to move, right? She's not just gonna stop.
You're in
there.
your car, and she just got out of her car, but you guys are in a line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're both out of our car. We're talking, like in between both of our cars.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, we have to move. There's a bunch of people right here. She's feeling very fishy already. So
maybe she's feeling fishy. She's like looking at you like, you motherfucker.
she knows I want to leave because I'm being so unserious about it. Once I saw the damages, I was like, I didn't like trying to make her feel stupid, but I was like, it's not that bad. I was like, come on, please, like, do we really have to do this? Like, I was like, you have somewhere to be, like, I got somewhere to be. Can we just fucking part ways? Can I just give you $100 or something? And so she's like, no, we got to get the insurance, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, lady. I know what I'm going to do. I'm scheming and plotting. So
he already got it in his mind. So his mind was made up as soon as he got out of that car.
Oh, dude. Immediately right when I saw the damages, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Right when she started getting out and screaming, I was like, she's going to want to call the insurance. And of course she did. So she's like, okay. So like when you go off onto the right, onto the feeder, there's a gas station right there to the right before you get to the light. So you get to an intersection pretty much like right after you turn off. So she knows she has to move. She can see it in my face that I kind of want to go. So she's like, all right, I'm going to go right here into this parking lot. Just follow me, okay? And I'm like, of course.
Of course, ma'am.
Why would you suspect I would do something else? Are you kidding me? Of course. I'm a nice Christian man. So she starts slowly going off into the feeder. She has her hazards on. Mm-hmm. She's trying to slowly go.
She was making this a big deal.
Yeah, she was trying to know that, like, I'm not going anywhere. So she's slowly going, and she's, like, waiting for me to go behind her. So I go out behind her slowly, right?
Yeah.
There's a light up there. When you're getting to like an intersection, like before you get to the light, there's the gas station entrance. So there's a bunch of parked cars waiting there at the red light. As soon as I can see that she can't go left, I gun it left. She's going super duper slow, and I'm just keeping an eye on my mirrors. I'm seeing cars. There's nobody coming. Gods were on my side. The gods, the college gods were like, the HCC guys were like, he's had a rough day. Just let him go. This bitch sucks. So as soon as she gets to where the other cars are parked and she can't go to the left, I gun it to the left, get all the way to the left to where the U-turn is, take the U-turn, get the fuck out.
Did you look back and see her shit?
So as soon as we're both going really slow, like really, really slow. As soon as I do that, she turns her wheel, but she sees that there's another car next to her and she stops. And she hits the brakes, like lets it go, hits the brakes. I can see all this like in the split second I did this. And then I was gone. So I could see that she was looking in her mirror probably. She saw and she was like, oh, this motherfucker. Tries to go, looks to the side, sees that she can't take the left, and she's just stuck there. She's stuck at the red light.
She's like, this cocksucker.
This motherfucker. And I got the fuck out of there,
Wait, so
dude.
she didn't get your license plate info or anything?
Nothing, dude. I talked her out of it quickly.
Oh my god!
I talked her out of it because dude, it's a whole line of people trying to leave college. Like everyone is pissed. Like there's a really long line. So she's like, okay, we gotta hurry.
So you're making it seem like you guys are gonna pull over and shoot. You're gonna exchange info properly and stuff. And she's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, and I did not.
You just skirted off real quick.
But let me just.
You did a really fucking good job.
That's smooth.
Yeah, it was. I have to admit, I did feel like Vin Diesel.
Were you laughing?
Oh, dude.
I would have been cackling
because I could see it, bro. I could see the play happen before it was happening. I was playing chess, man. I could see that the middle lane had more cars than the right lane, so I could see when she got far enough in the right lane, she's stuck. She's stuck at the red light. She can't do anything.
Yeah.
Either turn into the gas station or just stay at the red light. So I was like, as soon as that happens, man, I'm fucking leaving.
How fast did you gun it, bro?
Oh, real fast, bro. Real fast.
Oh, you hit the gas hard?
I pride myself a bit on. I'm a pretty decent driver. I used to do valet. I whipped the shit out of that thing, dude. And there was nobody coming. It was like a nice yellow brick road to safety, dude.
Did you see her face the whole time or
no? I just saw her car try to turn to the right, to the left.
Oh,
that's the only. I just saw her she was probably screaming in the car.
Fuck. Oh, she's probably so angry.
Yeah, but she didn't have a choice. She had to pull off onto the street. She couldn't stay there.
There's nothing she can do except eat it now.
Yeah.
Because she was being crazy. She could have just said, "I'll accept cash," and took that cash from you.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, if you would have seen this, I'm talking about the size of probably smaller than a dime, like a little tiny piece of red paint.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy enough for her to be like, we need to exchange insurance.
Yeah, and the fact that it was red on her car showed me that it was my paint that came off. It was like the tiniest little bit. You could just chip it off. And if you just chip it off, it'll just be the regular paint that she had under there.
Dog,
also, she fucked up. She should have took a picture of your license plate.
She shouldn't have been so mean, man. Maybe if she was a little nicer, I would have followed and been like, maybe I can talk her down from it or something. But she don't have to get insurance involved. It's like fucking 6 p.m. I want to go home.
She's like,
what are you talking about?
19 years old. Yeah, she was like, I'm calling the insurance right now. She's like, no, we have to do this.
We have to do this.
And I
No,
was
we
like-
don't.
I was like, I feel less bad. I feel way less bad now.
We don't have to do anything.
Yeah. You
That's
wench. You evil wench. I hit her car. And
I know you hit her car, now you make her out to be the villain.
No,
my
man,
God.
but you got to fucking let people go sometimes, dude. It's happened to me twice, actually.
No, I've had people let me go for like really, really small bumps with like no damage. I've had people be like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's more of a worry. It's more like stress. Like, I know you can. The reason she's probably doing this because you're going to get a check. Because
Yeah,
they're going
of
to give you
course.
a big enough check to get the whole bumper replaced.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
time I was in New Orleans and I had a rental car and I was by myself and I was like on a train track. You know how train tracks like they'll slope downwards?
Yeah.
So there was a guy kind of in front of me and I was like a little bit in front of him and I was like I was kind of at the top part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I guess I'd let go of the brake for a second and my car kind of hit the back of his car and I was like, oh fuck, and it wasn't hard at all. I didn't get out of the car. I was just like super nervous. Old black dude gets out of the car. He looks at it. He looks at me, and I'm just like, "Oh fuck!" I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. He looks at it, and he's like, "Whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The light turns green, and he's like, "Whatever." Like I don't give a shit.
And
Yeah.
it was in New Orleans, right?
Yeah,
So he's probably drunk.
he might be drunk
I'm
He was like,
himself.
fucking
well, I'm
hammered,
going
bro.
to get more drinks. I don't care.
He was like, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
I
Like,
have fucking
whatever.
insurance.
And I was
What are you
like,
talking
bro.
about?
I was like,
Fucking
thank you so
insurance.
much, dude. Like,
He
you
probably
fucking-
did have insurance.
He spared you, bro. And I bet he felt good about it. I
Oh,
bet
yeah.
he left and he was like, you know, all right, that was a nice thing to do.
Because that was a rental car, bro. I would have been fucked, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rental, they'll fuck you. I hate rentals, bro. They fuck you so hard on the prices and everything.
Yeah, like the time you turn it in. Like the
Yeah,
cutoff time will be
man.
like 10 a.m. And I'm like, bro, what? Who's turning in their car this early? Like check-in at a hotel is like 12. Like
Yeah.
you know damn well I'm going to have this bitch for these last 2 hours. I'm not going to leave at 7 a.m. to come drive this thing back over here to drop it off.
Well, it depends on the flight time. Because
Yeah.
if you have an early flight, you never know.
But then that's also, I like to have, none of it works out with each other. You know, they know what they're doing. Like these flights, they'll
They're
leave.
all being an inconvenience to each other.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
I'm in a city or something like that. Let's say like when I was in Colorado or something. Like I don't want to leave. I don't want my flight to be like at 9 a.m. I want to leave like at 4 p.m. You know, I want to enjoy like the morning there and you know have that last little bit. But then the car rental place is like, oh well, the cutoff is 10 or 9. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna make it there in time. So now you're gonna charge me for a whole fucking day,
Yeah.
bastards.
You bastards.
You bastard.
Yeah, rental car places suck.
Yeah, they do. I mean, but it's like, what are you going to do? What you
need
gonna do,
some-
Uber
Charge me
everywhere?
less.
Some
Fucking charge me less,
some
guys.
places you need a car. Like
You
if
need
you go
a
to somewhere
car,
like
bro.
Denver, you can't get around without a car. It's
No,
impossible.
yeah. It's
way
no
too,
fun.
Way too large and sprawling.
Yeah.
It does feel pretty fun too. I remember when I got a rental when I got in an accident with my old car, and I had a rental like a Sonata, and it was a rental like that you would keep all the cars in the shop or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had that bitch for like 3-4 weeks.
Ooh.
Dude, I treated that thing like I was Paul Walker, man. I was having you know what I would do in the middle of the night, like at 2 a.m. I would go to West Oaks in the parking lot and just do donuts.
You do donuts
In the Sonata. Yeah, in the fucking Hyundai Sonata.
Just by yourself, just doing donuts?
Yeah, nobody around.
Yo, that is
That's
hilarious.
No
hilarious.
security guards. I just go like, cause you ever wonder like what it feels like to gun it and then just hit it to the right?
Oh, yeah.
Your car's not gonna flip over. Like if it's just gonna skirt.
Depending on the car, but that car probably
Yeah,
not.
Not that one. Like an SUV might, but like a Sonata, the only thing it's gonna do is just skirt a little bit,
Dude.
and that's what it would do. So I would just
Dude.
do that and then keep hitting the accelerator, and it would just like
You are a secret menace, man. You're doing hit and runs, and you're doing
You're doing
donuts.
donuts.
Like,
I was a young man
the
when both these
fuck?
things happened. This was years ago. This was like at least 4 or 5 years
You're
ago.
a
at least.
menace,
Bro,
dude.
last Thanksgiving when I was in San Diego, I was supposed to get like a Camry to rent, but they're like, we have no more Camrys left, but we have a Dodge Charger. And I said, bitch,
Give it
you're
here.
fucking joking. Give me that Charger right now. I dropped my mom and my stepdad off at my uncle's house, and I just was driving down the beach line and the coastline. That's at the beach line. And then there's like, there's like places where you can park and shit.
Yeah, like the
But-
viewpoints.
Yeah, but I waited till like late at night because I was hanging out with some friends out there. And I waited till like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning when it was empty, and I was doing donuts in that bitch.
It feels so
that
exhilarating,
was nice.
dude.
I've never done donuts.
And it was so nice because I was like, bro, this is not my car.
Yeah.
This
Don't
is
do it
not
in your
my
car, bro. You can't do it in your car. Your car's
Not
gonna
at
tip
all.
over.
Man, but like in a car like that, you could do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really fun? The donuts is fun.
Is it fun?
It's fun, bro.
How do
was a
you
great
do it?
time.
How do you do it? You take the car and you just
I just gunned it. I would do it the
you
opposite way.
just hit the accelerate and you just go as hard as you
Yeah,
can to the
yeah,
right.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
steer as
yeah.
hard as you can.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not doing straight donuts like you think. Like I don't know what it looked like from the outside of the car, but I think I was doing donuts.
I think I
was
did
doing
like
donuts.
3 solid donuts.
Cause I did kind of like that, something like that, where
Yeah.
I would go straight, gun it, and then hit it hard, really right, like hard to the right or whatever. Hit it a little bit to the other way, and then go back to the right,
Yeah.
and then keep gunning it, and it sounded like, I mean, it was skirting. I just don't know if it was like
A full donut.
I don't know if it was a full donut. Like
I know
that.
I did
Yeah.
at least 2 or 3 donuts. For real, for real.
And I went back the next day, and I don't think I saw any tire tracks. I did that for several nights.
That is
It's just-
hilarious.
It becomes a hobby.
Bro, for the month that I had it, I probably did that 10 times. I don't think I saw any damage on the parking lot. So,
That's hilarious.
but like burnouts and shit, that's fucked up. Because then you're leaving like the meanest streak on that floor, on that pavement.
Oh my god.
And nobody's
That's
gonna
fun.
ever clean it.
Yeah, I've been noticing that around my neighborhood a lot. We have a lot of people who are like are out here racing or some shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
because they figured out like it's really quiet over here and there's no outlets to like main streets. It's just
Yeah.
neighborhoods. So they just like to race down here, and you'll be seeing all kinds of tire streaks on the roads.
Dude,
and
on
shit.
that turn to come over here where
Yeah.
it's like a roundabout somewhat.
That one right there.
Bro, that bitch be having hella donuts.
People
and
be doing
burnouts.
donuts
Yeah.
up in there.
The intersection in
Yeah.
front of my parents' house, they too, like right there, they would do a shit ton of donuts all the time.
That shit
You
is
would hear
fun,
it in
bro.
the middle of the night. It'd be loud as fuck.
That shit is fun as hell.
That street racing shit is kind of fun.
It's fun when nobody dies.
Yeah. AB's girlfriend has a couple relatives that like to engage, to involve
Partake.
themselves,
To engage.
to partake in that sort of thing. But they wouldn't do it like street racing where you're like weaving in and out of cars. They go like on easy tag, like on the tollway.
Yeah.
In the dead middle of the night where there's nobody, and they would wait. Like they would all go to the right lane. They would go slowly until all the cars have passed.
Yeah.
And they would wait for them to get really far away so that they're not even in sight anymore. So there's nobody in front of you, nobody behind you, and then they would just like go slow and then just gun it, like get next to each other and then gun it.
That shit is
Jesus,
fun.
man.
It's
bro.
it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
That shit is so fun.
I mean, it'd probably be kind of fun and also like exhilarating while you're in the car. But fuck, man, if you get stopped by the police or some shit, or if
Oh,
you
yeah.
get fucking, if your shit flips over, or if you accidentally turn the wheel really quickly and the
Yeah.
fucking car just spins out.
On a tollway, you're fucking falling off the side of that
Oh,
bitch.
man.
Oh yeah.
And you
falling
get out,
clean
you're
off
like,
of it.
ah.
Bro, that shit happens in my dreams all the time. Like I'm on a toll road and it's like that high ass part and I'm racing on that bitch and I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna go high.
Yeah.
And I'm flying over the city.
Even a Dukes of Hazzard
Flying
that
over
shit.
Yeah.
the city.
Whoa! That cutscene of you midair. Yeah, but then other people ruin it, bro. They ruin it with that real street, with that other kind of like Tokyo Drift street racing where they're like going in streets, like
And blocking
they're
out
like on
streets.
I-10, like
weaving-
fucking hauling ass.
Weaving between cars that are going. They're weaving going like 100 between cars that are going 50.
Bro, leaving the clubs at like 2 a.m. and you taking I-10 home is the scariest shit in the
Oh,
world.
everyone's racing.
course.
If you don't know what you're doing, you will get hit.
Yeah.
Like you'll get fucked up.
Of
Like if you're
course.
trying to switch a lane. So
Oh
like,
my
you see
God.
the car, like, you know, you look for a second, it's super far away. You look again, it's like right fucking there. And it's next to you.
Yeah.
That sound good?
That was perfect.
That was,
so good.
very accurate. Sounds like we plugged in a fucking sound effect shit into our soundboard.
I'm gonna start doing sound effects on the thing. I wish I could do that. People make a whole living off of that shit.
Oh yeah.
You ever see like
Oh,
videos
man.
of people doing the background sound effects for stuff, like a zipper?
Yeah, for like
someone-
Foley sounds.
Or like people like they'll do
Is that
like,
what it's called?
They'll do somebody getting hit and they'll like crunch lettuce or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the different tools they use
Damn. Bro.
to do this sort of thing. Like something with I think it was The Shining. They use like a chainsaw, like on metal, to make one of the sounds. Like I think not the intro song. One of the songs, I forget what it was, but it was some like horror movie, and they used like a metal chainsaw. I was like, that's interesting, man. These guys are probably just fucking around with creepy sounds.
Man, to this day, I still have not watched that movie.
The Shining?
Oh, that's a disturbing movie.
It's
man.
pretty good.
It's
It's
good.
not scary though, but it's a good thriller.
I would say it's scary. It's psychologically.
Yeah.
It's psychological thriller, I guess is what I call it. It's not like traditionally scary. There are some scary moments.
I mean, Jack Nicholson, he gets a little scary.
Yeah,
Isn't it
Jack
like the
is-
kid? He can like see shit.
No, that's Sixth Sense.
No, that is The Shining.
Oh well, yeah.
Cause I know
yeah,
that because I
kid
know
can- the
they
kid
made
can
a
see
sequel.
He sees
and
the
the sequel
twins.
is like the same thing where it's like a group of people that can see stuff.
I don't know if that's. I don't know anything about a sequel, but I just know The Shining is the kid. The kid can see. So he has a power, and the power is called The Shining.
Mhm.
He can see dead people. And
That's
his
what it
parents
is.
But can't
move
they all
into
see
this-
dead people? Because
No.
don't the dead people just reveal themselves, like
Well,
to Jack Nicholson and
You're
stuff?
kind
I
of
guess later.
You're kind of spoiling the movie, but
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
it's a fucking
It's old
40-year-old
as
it's an
movie.
old movie. Yeah, it's like in the 70s.
The
Basically,
fucking lady in the movie is seeing shit in
all
real
right,
life.
so
he
now.
loses
let me
his
break it
mind.
down for people who haven't seen The Shining. This guy, he's a writer, and he wants to like get away somewhere private and write his book. So he rents out this. He agrees to be like I guess you could call it like a groundskeeper or like a manager or like maintain this hotel
Okay.
during its off season. So these people hire him. They're like, okay, you can live here as long as you maintain the hotel
Yeah.
and just make sure everything's okay. And he's like, okay. So he brings his wife and his kid because he wants to write a book because he wants to get away. It's like some hotel in Colorado. It's very secluded, and they're around a bunch of snow. And he starts to like go crazy. Like he starts to lose his mind. And at the very beginning of the movie, something you learn is that the kid has like this ability because he meets one of the other workers at the hotel, and the worker tells him like, the worker talks to him like psychologically without the kid even like they talk to each other without words.
Mm-hmm.
And then the worker goes up to him later and he's like, "Hey kid, I didn't know you had this ability, but I had the ability too. My grandmother used to call it the shining, and it's the ability to be able to access like this other sense that other people can't, and that you can see things and sense things that other people can't. You can talk to people who are no longer here, like talk to spirits and shit." And he tells the kid this shit, and the kid like sees all this shit happening at the hotel. And when in the movie, it's not immediately clear if like the kid's actually seeing it or if he thinks he's seeing it because there's dead people and it happened years ago.
Yeah.
So you're not really sure. And the father begins to lose his mind throughout the movie. He like starts to want to like kill his family.
Yeah.
So
Spirits
he
are like talking to him, telling him like, what does he have? Like he has to take care of the problem and shit.
Yes, and like he can't work because his family's distracting him, so he wants to kill them. So like he gets an axe and he tries to kill his family or some shit.
It's very good.
It's an amazing
That whole
movie.
scene where he's chasing around Shelley Duvall and stuff.
Oh my god! You know that woman was never like she lost her mind after that movie.
Yeah, apparently like who directed it?
Kubrick, genius.
Yeah. Apparently like
Genius.
he would like really let her have it, bro. Like would scream her ear off if she wasn't doing something, or to get her scared or something like that.
Oh, yeah, like
because I guess she was jumpy.
To keep her in a scared state of mind. Dude, he would torture his actors. He would do like 60 takes
Yeah.
for every single scene.
Just to get them to like kind of lose their mind
Oh.
without them even realizing.
Yes, and also because he wanted like the perfect like take that he just felt like he wasn't getting.
The sequel was called Doctor Sleep.
Dr.
Yeah.
Sleep.
I heard it
yes.
wasn't good.
Yeah, I heard it was not that good.
That's whatever.
It got decent reviews. But yeah,
I don't know what to say about
that
that.
scene where he's chasing him around is really, really good. Where he's
Yeah.
really losing his mind, like where he's really starting to like he's starting to yell at them and they're starting to really notice it, and she like takes the kid and fucking hides in the room and shit.
My favorite thing in the world is how every like Stephen King movie it always starts with the writer.
I know, right?
That is the funniest
Some
shit in
kind
the
of
world to
writer.
me.
He has a lot of writer characters.
I'm a writer. Oh shit! I broke my foot. Now this bitch is having me in her house and she wants to kill me now.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
funny.
Misery.
Misery.
Yeah.
Misery.
Yeah, there are a lot like
There
that.
are-
Like we're snowed in, we can't leave, we have to stay in this
Oh,
fucking.
there's another movie where he's writing. He's like a writer that has like a series of books, and then he goes to a town where the books come to life.
Is it Salem's Lot?
No,
With the vampires?
no, it has homeboy from the Tornado movie in it. I forgot his name.
Who?
I don't remember.
From the
Twister?
Tornado movie.
Twister. Yeah, yeah.
But I don't remember the guy. But I know
that
the movie's
guy.
Twister.
It's a great movie too. It's a
What happens in the
fantastic
movie?
So he's driving. I think he's going to like a convention or a fair or something, and he's driving and he gets lost. It's that thing where like you're driving on a two-way road and then the lights. There's no lights. The only thing that's lit up is like the headlights lighting up the road in front of you, and he gets lost on the street and shit. And then I think he crashes or he goes into like a gas station, and he's like, "Oh shit, this is like a gas station in one of my books." And then he just keeps going through a bunch of shit that's basically like what's going on in the books and shit.
I guess he knows the ending, right? Kinda, which is not good for him.
He does not know the ending.
Oh, so he hadn't finished the book yet?
No.
Oh, I would have thought it was one of those things where he knows the ending and the writer in it dies, and he's like, "How do I get myself out of this fate?"
Something
You know?
like that.
No.
Okay.
I shall not explain anymore.
All right.
But it's a very good movie. It's a very interesting movie.
I love a good scary movie, man. I was watching Smile Again the other day.
Oh, that's a good one.
Bro, wow, what a fucking movie. That movie is so fucking good.
I don't know how y'all watch scary movies and just like live life normally.
It's not real. Like,
it's
scary.
easy
I
to
can easily
suspend-
talk myself out of it for some reason.
It's easy to suspend my belief after I watch it because I'm just like, oh, it's a fucking movie. There's even though there are some that are pretty fucking haunting. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it's like, okay, there's no clown axe murderer out here trying to kill people. Like I know,
But those I'm like, okay, that's fine. But like Smile, that's some shit that would like fuck me up.
Because the spirits, like, they could, it's not like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like so super duper unbelievable. It's just
Yeah.
like a person. It's like a spirit, and then these people that smile at you, and
It's
the
like a
spirit's
take-
like talking to you, making you go crazy. But it's not like a fucking deformed creature.
Yeah, it's a take on a very realistic thing that everybody does.
yeah.
That's why I'm
Yes.
like, okay, that shit would scare the fuck out of me.
Oh, dude, you saw it?
No. But I know the premise of it.
What a banger, though. Yeah.
If I leave the theater and a bitch starts smiling at me, I might uppercut him.
I don't know what kind of scary movies for me actually make me scared. It's really
You know
hard
what
for me to
movie
be
made
quite
me
honest.
scared is that movie Hereditary.
As a very unsettling movie.
Yes, and Midsummer. I wouldn't say scared, more like after I watched it, the imagery really fucked me up. Like I had trouble sleeping because of the imagery.
Yeah, it is
Like,
very disturbing.
People
Yeah.
throwing themselves off a mountain and
Oh.
like exploding on the rock and shit.
And
like,
you know who made that movie? Mr.
Ari.
Mr. Ari
Aster?
Ari Aster,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he made another movie recently.
Oh man, yeah, he
that
made
somebody
that.
went to go see.
So he made that movie
Somebody
with
didn't
Joaquin
like.
Phoenix. I went to go see it, guys. I wouldn't recommend it. It's called Beau is Afraid, and Joaquin Phoenix plays like this 50-year-old guy. He's kind of like a man child, and the premise of the movie is that his mother, he thinks his mother is dead because somebody tells him, like, he calls his mom's phone, and they're like, "Is your mom this person?" And he's like, "Yeah, who's this? Like, who's this guy?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, like your mom is dead. Like she has no head. Like she died.
Oh,
Shit!
shit.
Her head got crushed by something."
Oh,
It's like a UPS guy answers the phone because he's calling his mom to check on her.
I just fucking ran it over, man, on accident. Sorry about that.
So he tells him this, and the guy has like a mission to like go back to his mom, and then he gets ran over by a car, and these people like, well, while he's like learning about this, he gets ran over by a car, and these people are like, oh shit, they feel guilty, so they take him to their house, and they're trying to rehabilitate him, and then their daughter is crazy, and she's jealous because he's staying in her room, so she like gets super angry. She decides to drink a bunch of paint, and like she tortures him. And
What
she,
the fuck?
yes, she's like after she drinks all the paint, she's like on the verge of dying.
I wasn't
And then
expecting this.
The family
Yeah.
comes in. The family's like, "What the fuck? Like, you made her do this. What did you do?" And he's like, "I didn't do anything." And he's trying to
I'm
like,
just Bo.
bro.
I'm
There's,
afraid.
there's like a 45-minute sequence in the movie. It's like animated, and there's like some lady narrating it, some like angel lady narrating a 45-minute animated sequence about him going to a village and having children. He doesn't really have any children. It's all an animated sequence.
It's literally like 45 minutes.
Yes, and it flashes between him,
Oh.
like, and his past, and there's some flashbacks of his past with him and his mom. And his mom tells him, literally, she says, "The minute your dad, like, finished inside of me, he died." That's what she tells him. Like, you only are here because your dad finished inside of me and died. He had a heart murmur, and his father before him, as soon as he had him, he died too.
Yeah.
Because his heart murmur, like, his heart couldn't handle the excitement from sex or some shit like that.
Quite a bust.
Quite a bust. That's
Quite
the
a
one
bust
I'd
right
say.
there. Killed him.
Damn, that pussy killed
So
him.
his mom tells him that.
Generations. Died in it.
So the guy goes his whole life never fucking.
Bo?
Because-
Because he's too scared.
Yeah, Bo. He's just too scared. So he goes to his mom's house finally. He reaches the house after this long journey. He goes to the, like.
Don't spoil it though.
Don't spoil it.
Don't
All right,
spoil
I'm not gonna say anything.
I wanted to know.
All I know is there's a
Alright.
giant tentacle.
I want to watch it.
There's a giant tentacle and balls monster. A ball and it's a giant monster that has balls and tentacles and a penis, and that is supposed to be his father in the movie.
I'm watching that.
That's so strange.
That's
It
getting
is-
$5 out of me.
The strangest shit. I wouldn't pay to watch it. Wait for it to come out on streaming, bro. It was so bad.
So that's where all the doll faces and shit comes from.
yes.
Okay, that's what that. I was wondering what the fuck is this when I saw it in the trailer.
It's the strangest fucking thing, man. He
I wanna
ends up
watch
like
it.
in the forest at some point, and he's like, watching a play, and then like he's imagining himself in the play, and that begins the 45-minute dream sequence of him like being narrated by this like angel lady telling him about this life that he had never had, where he was a farmer and he had 3 kids and shit.
Is it scary? It's not scary.
I would not say this one's scary.
Is it
like,
thrilling?
It's thrilling and it's a little funny, but mostly just thrilling.
Okay, I'll watch
I would not say scary by
I'll watch
any
it.
means, but I think it was a big flop, bro. Personally.
That's unfortunate.
I'm down to see
I
some
know.
wacky shit in the theater.
I saw. This wasn't super wacky, but Knock at the Cabin.
I heard that was good.
It was
Batista,
pretty fucking
M. Night,
good.
M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night's my dude, man.
M. Night Shyamalan. He made a he made a good one. I thought it was pretty good. The reviews were okay because I don't know if I should spoil it really, but there wasn't necessarily much of a twist in it.
Yeah.
And he's very well known for his twists. But basically the premise of the movie is there's this gay couple, these 2 dudes, and they have a daughter. And so the movie starts off with the daughter outside. She's like playing. They're in a cabin. Like they're on vacation. You learn this like as the thing starts. But it starts off with her playing in the grass, and she's talking to Dave Bautista, who was in the movie. She's talking to Dave Bautista.
Are you Dave Bautista?
Yes, I am, little girl. Like, you know his weird
You're
voice.
about to get Batista bombed.
Yeah, he's got a weird
You gotta
voice.
get Batista Bob.
He's well spoken for a dude who looks like that.
He actually
Yeah.
is very well spoken.
He's very articulate with his words.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't sound like an idiot.
Yeah. So he's talking to her, and he's basically telling her that like they're just like kind of like talking like friends. Like she's like talking to him like a stranger that she met like at the zoo, and like you know they're being nice to each other. And then near the end of it, like after like a few minutes of talking, he's like, "I'm very sorry for what we're gonna have to do here today." And the girl doesn't understand what's going on.
Wait, all right. Honestly, I don't want you to say anymore because I want to watch the movie.
Oh well, you don't want me to get to like at least what's
Nah,
going on?
You're a spoilery guy.
No, all right.
He pepper the spoilers in.
All
man.
right, all
pepper
right.
the
You
spoilers
pepper
in.
him in hard.
Can I tell a little bit?
Yeah, you pepper him in hard, man.
All right, fine. It's a good movie though.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to watch it. I know it's probably gonna come out streaming soon because it's kind of finishing its theater run.
I think it's already out because when I got it,
Yeah, it's out. It's
I
on
saw it at
Peacock.
Redbox.
It's on Peacock.
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out because I've been wanting to watch that one. M Night's my guy, man.
It was good.
I
man.
watch everything he makes. I don't give a fuck. Even if
It's because I wanted to bring up I wanted to bring up the situation, like the problem they have.
man, because I want to watch it so
You've
bad.
never seen. You don't know what
I
it's
know.
about at all.
I think I know the problem.
Nah, I don't know the premise. I don't know anything. I just want to go in
All
blind.
right, forget it then. Forget it. If
I
you don't
wanna
know what the
go in-
premise is, then never mind.
I want to go in like a virgin.
All right, never mind. Never mind.
like a virgin.
I'm going like a virgin.
How do y'all feel about all these live action movies, man? This shit's really starting to grind my goddamn gears.
I don't
Like
mind it.
like the animated movies that have live action components.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, live action movies based on animated movies. They're doing a Lilo and Stitch one now.
Like
I don't
wait,
mind
by
it.
Lilo you mean like Geo is playing like Lilo and you're playing Stitch, or you mean like
He's saying like how
like the Tom and Jerry
Like
one, that one that
Stitch
came out
will
a few
be
years
CGI.
ago.
No,
Stitch will be CGI. Everyone else will be human.
yeah.
Oh, I don't dig that.
Like Little Mermaid probably.
Some
Yeah, like
movies
Little
do it
Mermaid.
well and some don't, bro.
Yeah, they're so bad, man. I'm tired of it. Like, I want some good original ideas. I haven't seen a good original kids movie in a while, and I could go for a good kids movie every
They're
now and
out
then.
there. They exist.
But they're not good enough.
Oh my god.
They're not, bro. Like the last good one I saw was Inside Out. I thought Inside Out was great.
Since then, I feel like Pixar has dropped the ball, man. They have
Big time.
I mean, Soul was good, but they haven't really. Even then, like that was good, but it wasn't like amazing. They just haven't made shit that's made me like really, really like wow. Or like even Toy Story 4, like that was okay.
I think these things. I think the time that we grew up in, or the time that existed, is referred to as a golden era for a reason.
And it was.
Because it was just good shit coming out every year,
And
and that's
people-
hard.
Yeah.
It's
And there's a
hard to
writer's strike
maintain.
coming up.
I
Is
heard
there?
that there's a writer's
Yeah.
a major writer's strike.
Why? They're
Netflix is shaking in their boots.
Well, everybody is.
Why is that? They're getting
Because-
overworked, or
No, they just never fucking. They always do this every couple years. Like,
And
they're like they
I
need
feel
more
like
money.
They probably just don't get paid that much,
Yeah.
man. And they're
They probably
doing.
don't.
I would argue the most important job. Like directing is important. You're putting the shit together. You're basically a manager, and you're bringing everything together. But it doesn't happen without the writer, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're literally the script. You are
Yeah.
the script. And without you, this whole thing is fucked.
yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up to see all these people like basking in the glory of whatever you created. Like even though you didn't direct the whole thing, you didn't act in it and stuff. Like you wrote it, it was your idea.
It's a
And-
major piece in the like the end product.
One
Yeah.
of the most,
Yeah.
bro. If a movie has a good director but shitty writing, it's extremely noticeable. But if
Yeah.
there's a good writer, shitty director, sometimes they can actually work with that and make something decent.
Yeah, it's not like a song where you can make like a really good beat, but the lyrics are shit and it still works out fine.
Yeah.
A movie is a movie. Like you have to make this thing has to be good. This thing has to
Exactly.
actually be good in
It has
some
to
way.
be something.
It has to be something.
Something you could sell because there's a
Yeah.
lot of moving parts. You have to make your money back. You have investors in the movie and shit.
If it's funnily bad, if it's badly funny or something like that, okay, that's fine. But well, it's not fine. But it can go over a lot better. But if
It's not fine.
shitty writing will completely ruin a fucking
Oh,
movie.
that'll
There's
bring
so
the
many
movie down.
movies that look like they're so good. Like I can't wait for this to come out. And then you fucking look at the reviews and they're like the idea was great, but the execution was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Or like the writing was just terrible.
Because I think, in my opinion, I feel like all the good writers, they're on TV now, man.
Yeah.
All the good writers have moved to TV because they realize there's more juice to squeeze out of TV. And writing a movie, one, it's harder. Two, it takes longer to fucking make.
Yeah.
TV, bro, Netflix is making series like hotcakes. Peacock is making series like hotcakes. Paramount, fucking Stars, Plex, all these different like
Movies are
streaming
just
companies.
dead. Like the movie industry alone is kind of like
it's
there's no
dying.
stars.
It's on its last
depressing.
leg.
Yeah.
High key, like it's surviving off of
Bro,
blockbusters.
I just saw a movie that was advertising Chris Evans and Anna de Armas in like as the co-lead stars, and I was like, bro, where do you even see this? And it's on Apple Plus.
Oh,
It's not even in
Fucking
theaters.
Yeah, all these actors are like a lot of their time is taken up with these like exclusive movies.
Bro, it's
And the
horrible.
movies never really do well because not enough people have this service or
No one
like,
even knows it exists.
Yeah, and no one even knows it exists. Bro, fucking Chris Hemsworth and them, they've been in so many fucking movies. I
Yeah.
have no idea what they are.
I have only
Ana
seen
de
that-
Armas too.
I've only seen that guy as Thor.
He's in a bunch of like Netflix movies.
I've never seen him in any other movie besides
What
from
else
the
is
Thor
he?
movie.
He was in Ghostbusters. That was pretty bad.
What the
Who
fuck
else
else
has
has
he
he been in?
Um,
That's true.
I honestly don't think that he's that great of an actor.
He's not a good actor.
After Thor, I don't think he was in that much of.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real here. I think in the Avengers, the only two people who I would say are good actors. Actually, nah, I'm throwing shade. I think Scarlett Johansson, good actor. I think Robert Downey Jr., good actor, and Mark Ruffalo, good actor.
You're talking
how
about
they
outside
perform-
of the Avengers or like in the
And-
movie?
Both.
Because
Like-
Scarlett Johansson
yeah.
did not do well. But it wasn't
What?
even totally
Well,
her
actually,
fault.
No,
They didn't give her enough
Avengers-
lines.
Avengers, no, she's good in other shit.
Okay, 'cause they
let's
gave
just
her shitty
Let's just
lines.
say as an actor in general,
Yeah.
like their whole career, like
I mean,
they've been
Jojo
in,
Rabbit, it's a banger.
yeah, they've been in good movies.
She did a great job in that movie, even though something bad happens to her. But it's a
Man,
great movie.
I saw the first Iron Man I saw it like a couple weeks ago. That shit was
Amazing.
amazing.
That
It's
movie-
so hyped, dude.
I
when
saw,
it gets
yeah,
out.
same
Great.
here. I saw it a few months ago. I rewatched because I hadn't seen it since I was like a little kid, and I was like, bro, this movie. No wonder this kicked
Man.
the fucking the door down for fucking Marvel, dude. This movie
Fantastic
was
movie.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Downey's the man, bro. He
is,
deserves
dude.
his credit.
When he's in-
Motherfucker was off them elephant tranquilizers, and look at him now.
I
An
know, man.
absolute star, dude. I can't wait for that Guardians of the Galaxy movie to come out. The third one.
Yeah.
That movie looks really, really good.
I mean, Marvel's dying, bro. But I think it's about to be over in the next couple years.
I think like James Gunn is now leading like the DC EU or whatever.
Yeah, he's leading DC.
And
I think they're starting to get it together.
Jonathan Majors might be getting kicked out.
How have we not
Wait,
talked about that,
I just
Wait,
realized
what
we
is-
have not talked about that.
bro?
What is Jonathan Majors getting kicked out for?
Oh my
Jonathan
God.
Majors,
What has he not done?
bro. This guy. So like this happened when we were in Louisiana. That's when I saw the fucking headline
I
for it. I
think
think.
so.
What he do?
So basically, there was an allegation that he was at a bar or a club or something, and a girl was talking to him or something like that.
No, not a girl. It was his girlfriend.
Oh, his girlfriend was with him at the bar, and they got into it, and I think he like kind of choked her, right?
Oh,
Something
Yeah.
along those lines.
That's a bad
No, so what?
look.
Well, from the story I heard, this is all hearsay. Nobody.
This
knows
is
what the
all
fuck happened
hearsay.
anyway.
Well, I think we now know.
But
Hold
I
on.
think we now know. But so apparently they had like an argument at home because she wanted to like look through his phone or some shit. And
He's like, hell no, you're looking at my phone, bitch.
and
Bitch,
then
you
it led
crazy? I'm a star in Marvel now.
Bitch, you crazy? You know how many
Bitches I'm texting right now?
You're a goddamn star of Marvel
Absolutely
movie.
not.
I have Scarlett Johansson's number right now, bitch.
Oh, dude.
That is not an easy number to get.
Me and Michael B. Jordan out here getting pussy.
So apparently, they got into a argument, debate, whatever the fuck. He calls the cops, and they find her with like lacerations around her throat.
Oh no.
So it insinuates that he was choking her. Now it all comes out that there were text messages sent afterwards, and she was apologizing for starting it or like provoking him and shit like that. That was what happened weeks ago.
Yeah.
What happened the other day was I think his management company dropped him because more women are coming forward with their own stories,
Like this dude choked the shit out of me.
or abuse or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's like sexual, like
Oh,
sexual
no.
harassment type of shit, sexual like assault, just regular assault type
Dude,
of
he
shit.
was just on top of the world. He got super ripped,
Bro.
too.
And his PR team dropped him. That is a
It's bad.
very,
PR
very
team
bad
dropped
sign.
him?
His PR team dropped
Oh
him.
Yeah.
no.
He got dropped out of like all the projects that he's in right now.
He got dropped out of all the Marvel movies.
Bro,
Not
he's-
official yet, but most likely yeah.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be the next Thanos.
You basically
He's supposed to be in the movies for years
For
now.
years.
Like he's supposed to be the
Really?
main villain for a really long time.
Yeah.
Wow. Was he Kang?
Yeah, he's
he was
Kang. So they just set him up in this latest movie just now. They just set him
The
up.
best part of Loki was him. At least to me, that was my
So
favorite part of Loki. Was
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
him.
No, I love that show. Wait,
I was
what the
like-
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he's fucked, and I don't know. I wonder what the fuck
Damn, he
Marvel
was
is
being
gonna
a
do.
naughty boy, bro.
What
Now-
are you thinking, Jonathan
What are you
Majors?
doing?
What I
What
wanted
are
to
you
say was,
thinking, bro?
it's crazy how they did it that fast to him, but Ezra Miller has been wilding in Hawaii
I think
for
we,
years.
we know
Yeah.
why, bro.
I know, but
'Cause
it's
he's
like,
white.
We
damn,
know why.
that's crazy.
He's a nice little white boy. They're like, oh, he's not gonna hurt anybody. He's a little white boy. Like, nah, this black dude, he's hurting people too
Bro.
much. We gotta get him out of here.
Ezra
His
Miller has
allegations-
been assaulting, grooming people in Hawaii. and
Absolutely.
Didn't he kidnap people and shit?
I think he did. He held somebody in his house for like months.
Yeah, bro. Without
and
letting
didn't let them
leave.
leave.
But we don't know the truth. Like maybe
No,
there's
they
a
said
reason.
No,
it.
the Ezra Miller shit's been like, he was like, everybody in the island knew him as a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, he would just start shit everywhere he goes with like workers and he was just a bad person. Like,
But a piece of
legitimately
shit
bad
and
person.
someone who chokes people out is two different things. Now, I'm not on Ezra Miller's side because that guy seems like a real fucking douchebag.
Hashtag Flash, huh, Omar?
and the movie looks fire.
It does look pretty
I
damn
don't
good.
know. It looks weird.
But no,
That shit
he
looks
looks like a real
insane.
fucking douchebag. I just don't know if it's like you know that to that level of criminal
Oh, yeah, I'm not
activity. You know
trying
what I
to
mean?
compare or
he was choking bitches like Jonathan
Yeah,
Majors.
that's not good, bro. And Jonathan Majors swole as shit, bro.
Hey,
You gotta
Jonathan
take it easy,
Majors,
dog.
He made a major mistake. Dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
Jonathan, that's major. This is major.
Jonathan, hey,
Bro,
Jonathan.
there's
let me tell you
videos
what,
of
that's
him
major.
strangling women and throwing them to the ground.
Oh my!
he has a disorderly
Oh,
conduct
no.
charge. Bro, he was
Bro.
disorderly
Jonathan.
conduct and harassment.
So what do you do? Do you have to
Jonathan, what are you
replace him?
doing?
Do you write him out of the movies and replace him with another dude?
Now, the best thing they have going for them right now is this whole multiverse thing. But there's like a bit in it, right? I saw this on Twitter. I don't know how this happens in the movie in Ant-Man, the new one, but in Ant-Man he's fighting him, like the Quantum Mania or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where it's all the Kangs and they're like in a coliseum and they're looking at something. I don't know what it is. But the GIF is like all the Kangs and they're all like, yeah, yeah, like cheering for something that's going on in the Coliseum. And they're all Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
So all Jonathan. So like, you know, like in some of the other movies, the different multiverse people are like
Will look different.
Yeah, a Kane from
Yeah.
a different dimension will be a different person, or they'll look a little different. These were all Jonathan Majors.
They can't get around it.
So I don't know how they're gonna do. They're just gonna have to do it and pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's really all they
Damn,
have.
You already committed to this guy.
They're fucked, bro.
Or they have to kill him off and get another major
Oh
villain.
no! Why
By-
was this guy doing this?
By the way, the
shit?
list of the Ezra Miller charges kept going. So
Ezra Miller's done
Ezra
some
Miller did
crazy
that?
shit,
No, no,
bro.
no.
What you just said?
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying.
Ezra Miller, you little fucking
Yeah.
twink.
There's more.
You fucking
he
twink.
has a
bro.
he has a burglary charge.
Evil twink.
You speedy twink, dude.
He's speedy evil twink.
Yeah, that guy's
He
a
has
son of a
burglary
bitch.
charge. Imagine the Flash breaking into your house.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing all this in Hawaii.
No, this was in Vermont. And this was last year.
Yo, what is? How can he? I think they're gonna write him off immediately after this movie.
Oh, of
comes
course.
out. Yeah, I think he's already
course,
gone.
dude.
Nah, yeah. Ezra Miller's wild.
Yeah,
That list was crazy.
I can see it in his face too. He looks like the type of person that would do all that
Yo,
stuff.
I didn't expect Jonathan Majors to be that kind of guy, though.
Me neither.
Me
I thought
neither,
he was
man.
a nice guy.
Fuck,
Me
dude.
either, 'cause
You never know what happens behind closed doors, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
because he's a handsome dude. He's swole and everything. So they'll have him like on like lady interviews. Like it'll be like a podcast with all women hosts and stuff like that. And they're just chit chatting with him about like relationships and stuff, and you know stuff like that. And he seems like such a nice, gentle dude.
Yeah. He'll be
But,
charming
uh,
them up and everything.
Yeah, it charms the shit out of him. They love him. And
Yeah.
and when it first came out, people were trying to defend him, like, oh, it's because he's black and this and that.
Oh no!
And I was like,
it
I
looked
was
bad.
It's
hoping,
not
like,
the hill you want to die on, for
bro,
that,
myself,
bro.
I was like, I hope he didn't do it because I like him. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I like him too as an actor. That's why it's fucking
But,
sad to hear. But
Man, one thing I've learned is just to shut the fuck up and wait for the evidence to come out, and you make your decision then.
Truly, man.
sounds like the
That's all
shit
you
has
can
been
do.
rolling out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I wonder what would have happened if it got debunked. Like, he probably would have still been going, but Marvel probably would have still been like, all right, how do we get him out of here like in 2 movies instead
Yeah.
of 5? Like, he's got to go.
What if he's like he's been in a bunch of movies they've already shot?
He probably has
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, he's,
Because
He-
Marvel shoots ahead.
Yes, of
like
course.
They knock out their
Years
shit.
ahead.
like scenes that they're gonna use in other movies. and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
He was a part of 2 other movies. One of these movies called The Man in My Basement or something.
Yeah, The Man in My Basement, and then
I think it's based on a book.
Another movie where he plays. I think he plays Otis Redding or something like that.
Oh yeah. It's like
Yeah.
an Otis Redding biopic.
Yeah.
And then he was like in some car commercial ad like campaign, and some other like like an ESPN thing I think. He
Oh
had,
yeah,
like,
one for the Rangers and then one for the Army.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
The Army
Oh
one
my
is the
God.
funniest.
The Army, he fits right in. Jonathan Majors is their hero, dude. He's their martyr.
That's funny as fuck.
They didn't even drop him. They said, "Oh, you're getting a raise."
You're getting a raise.
You're gonna be the face of the Army, son.
That's his transition career.
Oh my God, he's gonna. Those fucking, I hate those fucking
Oh my
commercials, bro.
God.
They try to make the Army seem so cool.
It's propaganda, dude.
It's straight propaganda.
Oh my god.
It's fucked up that they be setting up shop at these high schools and like doing this ROTC shit.
Of course, bro.
Bro, I knew people in high school that were like all about ROTC.
That
They were
took
like,
that shit seriously.
yeah, they're like, this is awesome. Like, I am gonna be in the Army. Immediately after getting out of high school, like, yeah, I'll wait a year. I'll wait a year to go. And then like 3 years later, they're like, no, fuck that. I'm,
Someone
not,
Yeah.
just never go.
I'm not joining that bullshit. Because then you learn the truth. You learn that it sucks.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
sucks ass.
But you know, for some people, it's a what do you call it? It's an avenue to like find something. Like if someone legitimately doesn't know what they want to do with their life,
Yeah.
and they're mentally strong enough to handle it, they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'll join something like that.
Yeah.
No, it
Because
is a great backup plan.
Because they want something, right? Some kind of like stability or experience. Because like high school can provide so much, and college is like it's not for everybody. It's like
Yeah.
I agree that it's good to go to college, but some people just don't belong in like like structured school system.
Yeah.
They don't thrive.
Yeah, they just don't do well with assignments and deadlines and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely good as a backup plan because they take care of you like a motherfucker.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're in
man.
that shit for 4 years, they'll take care of you. If you like sign another whatever it is, like contract or whatever, they'll take care of you like a motherfucker.
then you're a
Yeah.
professional soldier, man. You're going out and you're like when a war pops off, you are killing
You're
people,
there,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
You're out there trying to kill people. People are trying to kill you.
For the most part, though, you're just chilling in California.
For the
probably.
most part, but
You're just
but
chilling
let-
in
with
the
your
base.
charger.
Yeah, with your charger.
with your charger and your stripper
Bro,
wife.
did y'all hear about this this guy that there was a website where they were like, yo, you can sign up to be like a hitman. And this guy
Oh.
that's in the Army, he like fell for it. and an FBI agent offered him like $3,000 to go kill somebody, but it was like a trap, and he fell for that shit.
Oh, what a dumb
fuck.
motherfucker.
I think he was
That
like
shit's
20
hilarious.
also.
Yeah.
Like a young kid.
And
Three,
that's-
bro, all right, if a stranger comes up to you and wants you to kill somebody, are you even considering it?
$3 grand?
$3 grand is
No,
not enough.
no.
not 3,000. But let's say like they plop down like 3 million.
No amount. I can't kill. I couldn't kill a person.
You'd
I'm
have
good.
to murder somebody. Though.
Unless it's like them, or unless the situation was them or me. Like if it's their life or my life, I cannot kill somebody, bro. Like I'd
Yeah.
feel so horrible. Like
Who is it?
Oh, that's
who is it?
it's a
Depends who
it's
it
a
is.
disgruntled wife, and she wants to kill her husband. And her husband's he's not beating on her or anything, but he's very neglectful, and he cheats on her a lot.
Yeah,
He hasn't done anything. He
Yeah.
hasn't done anything that Jonathan Majors would do.
Exactly.
Let's just
Oh,
say
okay,
that.
okay.
Nothing Ezra Miller or Jonathan Majors have done. Nothing like that. No kidnapping or anything like that. No strangulation.
So it sounds like I have $3 million going to my checking account.
It sounds like someone's gonna be down her husband. We'll take care of that. I'll take care of that real good.
That's a good note to end on. All right. Bye, guys.
Don't fall for the
Watch-
Hitman websites, guys.
Watch out for the Hitman websites and for Hitman Geo.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
It's me. It was me the whole time.